Well, children, I just want to welcome everybody. I'm Moses Viney. I'm a runaway slave, and you'll see my name on this grave, but I died in 1909. This is a special place, this Schenectady. I didn't even know how to pronounce it. But I got here, and they said, Moses, you've arrived. I might have started off as a slave, but I died a businessman. You can hear a lot of stories about a lot of great people, but if you're not included in the story, you have to find a way to write your own.
Tonight, our featured storyteller is Mickey Kahn. Mickey is a poet, an author, an educator, a community organizer, and can't wait to hear what she has to share.
Stories. Stories give you strength and teach you who you are.
Good evening, everyone.
We're going to tell you our story of the Hamilton Hill Art Center, a Black-led community and art center where we teach African American culture.
It's important to teach kids African American history because it's often left out.
And when you know your history, you can look to the past to find strength. As for our own history, our family has been running the Art Center for 54 years.
The Art Center was founded by my grandmother,
My mother,
Margaret Cunningham,
I was the director.
and I am the director today. Our family has given everything to the Art Center. It's part of who we are.
Martin Luther King had just been killed. I was actively involved in the civil rights movement at that time. My mother needed to think about how could she contribute from Schenectady.
The Hamilton Hill neighborhood has often been neglected.
It was essentially the slum of Schenectady.
It's considered to be a Black neighborhood. It's considered to be violent.
It was the area where children were not getting the services or the opportunities that they needed. And so she felt that was a place that she could make a contribution.
Everybody come on in. Run on in and find a spot for yourself. Everybody come on in, let's go. Simon says, put your hands over top of your head. Simon says, put your hands like this. Simon said, clap your hands, bring this arm up. If you brought this arm up, sit down. Okay. Simon says, jump
We
up and down.
hold after-school programs and summer programs for children, community-wide events, and we bring people together.
We serve approximately 200 children a year. The impact is exponential. In generations, 200 becomes thousands. Today, we're having our 24th annual Juneteenth celebration. It's the celebration of freedom from slavery. We are honoring our past, how far we've come, and celebrating our present and our road for the future.
I did want to take a peek at the capoeira.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Our mission is to promote the art and culture of the African diaspora, to restore our community to a sense of wholeness.
We draw strength from our ancestors in their perseverance, and we've needed that strength. Hamilton Hill has always been underinvested in, redlined, and seen as a place to avoid. Black communities don't receive the same funds and opportunities as white ones. But if our ancestors could keep going, so can we.
When I was 13 years old, a friend of mine in middle school brought me over to the Art Center. We did dance classes for a couple of weeks, and then she eventually fell off, and I decided to stay. I wanted to be anywhere but home. Home was not a fun place to be. The Art Center was sort of like the cure for that. I've been connected to the Art Center for about 21 years.
I did not know.
All right, so here, where we pick up the bottom, put it over the top, and I do it for all of them until there's one loop on every one of them. The role that our ancestors play is role models. They're the role models for how to pull yourself up when you have nothing. And unfortunately for us, we're still in those situations. A lot of these kids don't have anything. And so they need role models for people who have built something out of nothing to look to.
I often find myself having to justify why we focus on the art and culture of the African diaspora. People have asked, why don't we just be an after-school program and take it out of our mission? You don't hear people asking why the Italian Community Center, why the Jewish Community Center, why celebrate your culture, why celebrate your names, your languages, your skills. It's most commonly asked of us. That narrative that we are worth less is so strong that people can't hear when they're saying it. It is why we exist and what we are here to combat. There's this Yoruba story about Oshun, the goddess of creativity. All of the entities came to create the earth, and everything that they created failed because they left out Oshun. When they involved this spirit of nurturing, of creativity, of beauty, things were able to come together. And that is the role that the Art Center plays in the community. We bring that art, we bring that culture, we allow the community that stability. My commitment to this community, it's my love letter to my ancestors.
When I put on this hat, this cane, and these gloves, it's transformational, and it's inspiring for me because he was here, and he left a legacy for us to follow. I gotta do great things. No matter where you begin, you can do anything. All you gotta do is believe. And I'm a believer. And I'm believing that we're making a difference just by being here.